Hello, today we are going to play Uncharted 4, A Thief's Legacy here on the Steam Deck, and it's docked to a 4K monitor. So we're going to try this game in different resolutions, while docked here in Full HD, 1080p, in 2K, and let's see what happens if we put it into 4K mode. But let's first start with the initial setup and take a look together here into the options. So what are we going to start with? It's at the moment set to 720p, the standard resolution when we're playing on the Steam Deck in portable mode. So let's increase that to full HD, 1080p here. No upscaling, so native resolution, VSync is on. We don't have a lock to 30 FPS, that looks good then. Let's apply those changes. Okay, so it's in full HD now, 1080p, and we start with medium settings setup here. Alright, let's see how good that goes when we start the game and what kind of frame rates we get. At the moment you can see that we have around 26 FPS here inside the menu, but that doesn't mean much. Let's go into the gameplay. So we are right at the beginning of the game here. And you see that we have around 27 FPS here, 30 FPS now. The RAM is basically completely used, so our Steam Deck has 16 gigabytes of RAM that is split between RAM and VRAM assignment. So it went just quickly down to 24 FPS, but now we're back in the 30s. Okay, underwater it's actually a bit better, up to 40 FPS here. So this is 1080p with medium settings. We'll try some more modes in a moment.
What? I can message it. Damn it! Come on. Move him out of the water!
This runs here with 27 FPS.
Take him out! He's in a barrel!
Just went down to 24 FPS, and there's more going on here.
Damn it! More coming! Well, shit. Come on, go.
So let's see what happens if we switch that to low settings. So the low presets now. Let's apply those changes. Okay, so 1080p with low settings
Come
now.
on, get us out of here!
And went a few frames up, 34 FPS right now here.
Head straight to the island! Take it! Fuck! Got ahead! I can barely see out there! Do the best I can here!
See if we get to that island.
Nathan, hurry!
So
Just
1080p
hang
with
on!
low settings, also around 30 FPS here.
On your right! Watch it, Watch it! Oh shit!
Nathan.
Is that switch scenes now?
Nathan,
And back a bit.
what are we gonna do with you? You must be tired of these lectures. I know I'm tired of giving them. And now you have to stay here with me all weekend instead of going on the retreat with everyone else? I don't care. Yes, that is the crux of the problem.
Let's see what frame rates we get here.
I don't
Inside
see why
the
I'm the only
building.
one being punished.
Because you started the fight.
He wouldn't give me back my book.
I told you to leave those books in your room. You only have yourself to blame.
Doesn't give him the right to just snatch it from me.
Does that give you the right to start throwing punches?
It wasn't just about the book.
Cutscene is around 30 FPS too here. Let's see if we can skip the cutscene. Yeah, we can. And continue our way. So this is at the moment at 37 FPS. 1080p with low settings. Let's walk around here a bit, see how that behaves. So I guess 1080p and low settings is around 28 to 37 FPS, somewhere like that, right? And if we had it before on 1080p with medium settings, we are going down a bit more, sometimes to 23, 24 FPS. Now we're actually going up to 43. That's pretty good then. Let's see what happens if we increase the resolution a bit. So let's give it a try, maybe with 2K settings. So 2K, no upscaling right now. So that's happened. And yeah, let's keep it at low presets. So it went down already a bit in the frame rate, as you can see, 22, 23. So we lost 10, 15 FPS by this change from 1080p to 2K now. And there's not that much going on right now on screen, so probably not an option to play in 2K actually. Let's see if we walk out of this door here. That was actually the window, I guess.
I see you.
So it just went down to 17 FPS with that light in the background that is being rendered. And this is right now 2K with low settings.
Up and round we go.
So we're moving around 20 FPS here in 2K.
Too slippery.
Just out of fun, let's see what happens if we try 4K. Well, it doesn't even allow me to go to 4K here actually, even if I've got a 4K screen connected. But no, it doesn't give me any 4K option, so 2K is already the highest. Let's try then 2K with a bit of upscaling. So we can put in quality balance. Let's try. You can see actually the rendered solution. So that's performance is 720p. Quality is 960p. Now let's give this a try here. So with FSR2 quality. Few frames up. That makes it playable again, but I guess most of the time it's also rendering now lower than our 2K and more this 9060p resolution.
Can't go this way.
Over here. So let's take another look. Let's say we want to go for the highest possible frame rate here. What settings could we then choose? So we could obviously start with 1080p and put in this ultra performance. We're still at low settings. So 1080p display resolution, it can go down to 360p, and we still have the low settings. Let's keep it at low settings. Okay, so it just went up to 60 FPS. So if you want really to get close to 60 FPS, it's somehow possible, but there are many pixels now being displayed, especially when there's movement here on screen. You see probably that that it gets quite pixelated.
Okay, nice and quiet.
But if you really need 60 FPS, there's an option also to get to that. But let's take a look what could be the best setup. So probably it's 1080p and then either quality or maybe the upscaling off so that we keep it always at 1080p. And then I guess we would need to keep the low settings. Let's see what happens if we, for example, try high settings. Ultra seems to be asking for too much. So you see that the video memory is getting close to its limit, but let's give it a quick try what happens. So 1080p with ultra settings. And it directly went down to 16 to 20 FPS, so we don't want to do that. Gets us more into the slideshow levels. So it would be then for us to continue playing this. Let's see if medium settings still make sense or if it's low settings, so 1080p. Medium settings brings us close to 30 FPS.
Isn't it our job to help boys like him?
In the meantime, I'm neglecting the other dozen boys under my care.
What do you want me to do?
You know my opinion.
I'm not ready to give up on him yet.
You can't keep avoiding it.
So if you're fine with 30 FPS and a few drops,
talk to him in the morning.
It could be 1080p
Okay.
at medium settings.
Good night, Father.
Probably the best setup to get this more or less stable and also at 30 FPS would be to keep the low presets with 1080p.
Good night, Sister Catherine.
And then you have a little buffer. Here it's at 35 FPS. Sometimes it will be even getting to 40 FPS, but you guessed most of the time at least 30 FPS. So that could be a setup then to play through Uncharted 4: A Thief's Legacy here on the Steam Deck dock to the big screen. Let me know in the comments what resolution or what setup you would choose. And yeah, I will continue a bit more. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time.